Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome back to the GCap Recap. I'm
Bobby Rayburn.
I'm
Curly.
I'm GCap. Or am I? And what will I be recapping for you? 1996's The Fan, a psychological thriller by director Tony Scott, the late Tony Scott, about America's favorite pastime, baseball. Sort of. So without further ado, let's get capping. So if you read a description online or you read the back of the Blu-ray, DVD, whatever you have, you know, it'll say that this film's about a middle-aged man down on his luck in life with, you know, losing his job and terrible divorce, custody battle, that whole thing. But, you know, he really has an extremely unhealthy obsession with baseball. And he has a even more unhealthy obsession with the free agent that just signs with his favorite team, the San Francisco Giants, in the offseason. And, you know, kind of gives him hope for the team's potential for winning the World Series, you know, this year and beyond, maybe even a dynasty. Well, wait a second. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I'm going to serve you first before I go into my banter. Since this is a sports-related film, kind of, I'm giving you a sports-related drink. Kind of. Just like at sporting events, no glass bottles, you know, only plastic or cans. So, got you a can. Got a wicked ABV on it. So, enjoy that. So I tell you what The Fan is actually really about. So here's what 1996's The Fan is really about, okay? It's about an extremely dedicated, enthusiastic fan. That's why it's called The Fan. I mean, he's dedicated to the team. He is the quintessential 12th man of his team.
I mean, pay him whatever he wants. Give him whatever he wants. If he wants $1 million, give it to him. And if he doesn't want to take $1 million and he doesn't want to give up his number, then fuck him, get him out.
And he will do whatever it takes. He will sacrifice freedom and kill his morals just to help his team, you know, win the pennant, win the championship, you know, even though he's, you know, there's no affiliation to the team. You know, he doesn't receive a paycheck from them. But that's even better. You know, he's extremely underappreciated, and he does all this for free, and he does whatever it takes to help his team win. So then our protagonist, anti-hero something, that we follow throughout the whole movie, Gil, played by the great Robert DeNiro, you know, he's trying everything he can to get Wesley Snipes' Bobby Rayburn character to snap out of it, you know, to start hitting again. You know, I mean, he goes on this huge slump, and everybody boos him and is down on him, and the media's killing him, you know, for his performance and not living up to his contract. But no, Bobby D is there, you know. And even though the whole world's against him, he has an ally in Gil, right? Who will, you know, do anything and helps him out of his slump by doing whatever he can to make him the great player that he is, you know? I mean, so what? He happens to track down, you know, Benicio del Toro, who's a total, like, dick. He tracks him down at a hotel, and, you know, he asks him nicely a couple times to give him the, you know, give Bobby the number 11. Very important to him, very important to Bobby, you know, to help him kind of snap out of this slump. Because this is like a big plot point in this movie, this number thing. He tracks him down at a hotel, and, you know, he asks him nicely a couple times to give him the, you know, give Bobby the number. And it might lead to a stabbing, might lead to a fatal injury. It was an accident. But this is sometimes when you're not willing to cooperate and be a team player. You know, sometimes things happen. You know, there's no I in team, but there's an I in knife. Unfortunately, it backfires. He doesn't get to wear the number. It becomes a patch that everybody wears, you know, and you know, dedication to Benicio del Toro dying. You know, Gil's heart was in the right place, which is pretty much should be, you know, the subtitle for this movie. But, you know, Bobby starts getting desperate, and he's wearing his number 11 Atlanta Braves jersey from his old team under his current jersey. And all of a sudden he snaps out of it, you know? He starts hitting the ball, he's killing it, he's crushing it. Gil feels it because he killed Benicio del Toro, and Bobby kind of got his number back and starts killing the ball and is being awesome. He takes a personal appreciation for it, and, you know, some ownership, which he should. I mean, does kind of turn his slump around, and even goes as far as, you know, watching Bobby's back, you know, kind of spying on him and his child at the beach, you know, from the safety of the bushes. Yes, and he even thwarts tragedy from happening. I mean, he goes and rescues Bobby's kid from drowning. I mean, luckily he was there watching his back. I mean, this is the whole purpose of what Gil was doing. And him and Bobby meet, and Bobby's appreciative of, you know, everything that Gil's done for him. They become best friends, and that's the end of the movie, guys. Psych. Yeah, I'm bringing Psych back. The film kind of takes a pretty strange turn at this point, you know. He goes into Bobby's house and gets some dry clothes, gets a hot shower, you know, creeps on all of his memorabilia that's in his bedroom closet. And Gil, you know, was all cool until Bobby really kind of lets Gil know what he feels about baseball fans.
Hard, you know, baseball fans, you know, really.
Why's that?
Because those guys are losers.
Oh no, Wesley, you didn't. Oh, Wesley, oh no, you didn't. Oh. And they go to the beach because Gil, you know, he used to be a pitcher. He wanted to, you know, pitch to Bobby as payback for saving his son, and this happens.
How do you think you got out of that slump, Bob? Say what? Got any idea what got you out of that slump?
You know, Curly, I just stopped caring, man.
What?
I stopped caring and relaxed, and then I started hitting.
Stop caring. So that's your fucking insight into life. Just stop caring.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I just hate that attitude. You stop caring. I'm sorry.
What, do you have a better theory?
Yeah. You got your number back.
Curly, my number didn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, Bobby, this is not going to end well for you. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh! That's great. Well, I gotta give you my best pitch. I still haven't done that. Oh, sure you have.
And just like that, their friendship ends in less than an hour. Yeah, that'll do it. You know, the Jersey thing was a little much, Gil. So obviously, you know, Gil's kind of crushed by all this, and he retaliates by kidnapping his son.
Now do you care?
I'm sorry, taking him fishing, but he really wants him to go meet his, you know, his old catcher Coop. We've been hearing so much about. Not this Coop. Say hi, Coop. Hi. I mean, they're the tightest of friends, and, you know, Cooper's just this very successful, intelligent human being.
Don't get greedy, son. Don't get greedy. What we need now is a sacrifice. A winning team has to know how to manufacture runs. Coop told me that. He used to say the most beautiful play in the game was a sacrifice fly. And you know why?
Because you give yourself up for the team?
And it doesn't even count against your average. That's why baseball's better than life. It's fair.
No, I mean, he's not wrong. I I mean, unless you're playing the Houston Astros. And oh god, he's a security guard, and they haven't talked in years.
Why did you do that? We could have been teammates. We were teammates, man. Could have made it to the bigs.
It was Little League. We were 12 years old.
I told you. I told you I love this movie. And this is one of my favorite comedies from the 90s. And this is why. I mean, what a cinematic twist. I mean, not since we've heard that Rosebud was a freaking sled have we gotten anything this shocking, you know, on celluloid for our eyes to see.
Hey, Bobby!
Hey, Bobby! Hey, Bobby! In order for Gil to give Bobby back his son, Gil says that he has a wish. He wants Bobby to hit a home run at the game. And if he doesn't, he's going to kill the kid. A little extreme. I think you put a little bit extra pressure on the hitter. That's never a good thing. So anyway, Bobby gets a few at-bats, and, you know, in his last at-bat, he gets intentionally walked, you know, and he never hits that home run. And Gil kills his child. You know, the end. It's like, I'm just kidding. Gil makes his way on the field as the home plate umpire. I mean, he dies. Gil does die. I'm not kidding this time. He really does die. He gets shot and he dies. And Bobby gets his son back. But, you know, Gil finally, you know, got the pitch. He got to show Bobby his best pitch. Sort of. He had him in the windup before he got filled with, like, you know, 80 slugs and died. Gil's dead. Poor Gil the whole time. I mean, you know, he really is kind of a victim of circumstance. For example, at the very beginning of the film, you know, he takes his kid to see the Giants on opening day, right? He already has a bad time with his ex-wife, and he barely gets the kid out, and he only can take him to this game. He's got to bring him right back. So, you know, Gil's still trying to, like, make a living, and, you know, he's got to take some phone calls. Meanwhile, you've got this woman, this Miss Busybody, who I guess is like the 1996 version of Karen, right? That's just kind of Karening away, just spying on them the whole time.
What's your problem? You old busybody?
You know, Bobby's just having a good time, you know, at the game, you know, trying to catch foul balls for his son. Oh God, Bobby. Oh God.
Don't worry, we'll get one next time.
The Fan, 1996. The Fan teaches us a lesson to not get overly involved emotionally in sports, as particularly athletes. You know, make multi-million dollars and you know, defend them too much or anything like that. Because if you ran up to them, you know, engulfed in a inferno, they wouldn't piss on you, even if they just got done drinking a keg worth of beer. I guess one of the biggest takeaways I have is in the very final scene. You know, the authorities are able to track down Gil's man cave and go through and take a look at all of his memorabilia and newspaper clippings and all that. And it made me think to myself, I think this place needs a makeover.
You know what bugs me about guys like you? You don't even care about the game.
Oh, and wait. I have to show you my best pitch. It's this. I'm allowed to have glass bottles. My bar.
Now do you care? Just a little bit.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I got something fun planned, so you might want to check it out. Please subscribe, like this video, and remember, you watch a GCap Recap, you always have a seat at my bar. Catch y'all later. Ding, ding, ding. Gil's your biggest fan. He'll follow your life better than his own. Bobby Razzi. He'll kidnap your kid. He'll kill Benicio del Toro to get you your jersey number. Baba Razzi. He thinks he is kind, when really poor damn Gil just lost his mind. Quack, quack. Whatever. Sit, Koopy, sit. Good dog.